Raider Nation, it's your boy Graphk Raider. The views expressed here are Graphk Podcast. I'm back with another quick video. What it do, Nation? I just want to say, man, I hope you guys are enjoying your fourth, enjoying your weekend, spending time with your loved ones, and all that good stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on in the nation right now. There's a lot of other stuff in the NFL right now that's going on that can affect the nation. So, we got some good news, we got some bad news, we got some potential disastrous news. Let's just get right into it. We'll start with the good news. They said it could not be done. Well, it looks like we got it done. Allegiant Stadium is reported to be 98% complete. That is a far cry from months ago, year ago, saying that we would never reach our goal of being prepared for the 2020 season. It looks like we reached that and even exceeded expectations with, I believe, still 2 or 3 weeks left in that time frame of where we had to be done. Shout out to Las Vegas and all of the workers that worked on our new home. It looks beautiful. I salute you guys. During this pandemic, it's very tough at all, just period, just to work through anything. I know a lot of people that were on the site came down with the COVID-19, and y'all still work through it, man, to assure us that we have a new home and that we're set for the 2020 season and beyond. Man, kudos to everybody out in Las Vegas, man, that made that happen. I salute you guys. It is beautiful. Man, it is just a blessing to be able to call that our new home. Man, it's just a crazy thing that it's just such a far cry from just a few months ago or literally a year ago when everybody was like, it can't be done. Well, Mark Davis, you were right. It could be done. So once again, shout out to Las Vegas, man. Shout out to all the workers on the site that pushed through and got this done. I salute you guys. It was reported a few days ago that preseason was cut in half, 2 games. I don't know that I don't think they released the schedule yet, so I don't know if they cut the first 2 games off and kept the last 2, or cut the last 2 off and kept the first 2. But due to the pandemic, I know that they're trying to eliminate more chances of fans and players getting even having a slight chance of catching the virus. So, they're trying to stay, just trying to make sure that everybody's safe. And also, it's a rumor that they're actually going to have a waiver for all fans to sign off on before they go into games, basically releasing all, any potential damages, that the NFL is not responsible for any of it coming from the COVID-19 disease. How do y'all feel about that as fans? Y'all still gonna go to the games? Are you fine with signing the waiver? Are you just completely done with the NFL this season in regards to attending home games or road games because of the potential waiver? Let me know what y'all think in the comments section. I think this is just crazy, man. It's just a crazy new world we're living in right now. I just want football. The NFLPA also came out today. The board is really, really fighting. They want nothing to do with the preseason, period. They want no games. They just want to get straight into the regular season when it starts. They want nothing to do with the 2020 preseason, which is understandable as well. But how do you work out your second, third, fourth stringers? How do you see where you guys are? How do you get them prepared for the season? This is just a disaster, man. I'm really getting to the point, Nation, I don't want to put it out there because I don't want to believe it, but I'm honestly getting to the point where I believe there's not going to be a football season this year. It's just very tricky, man. You're watching the NBA right now. They're trying to start in a few weeks. There's players such as Victor Oladipo from the Indiana Pacers that chose to just sit out. That's a superstar player in the league. You know what I'm saying? So what happens if some of these NFL guys come out and say the same thing? What if your quarterback catches it and he has to sit down for 14 days? What do? You got a backup that can come in that could potentially lose you 2 games, or even the corner, or it could be any position player. What happens? You know what I'm saying? This is just a very rough time to be a sports fan, very tough time to be an athlete, owner, general manager, coach, just anything to do with sports, it's very tough on all of us. This is just a rough patch, man. This 2020 year has really, really, man, put a damper on everybody's lives, man. I'm just praying that we get regular. I just hope we get football, man. We really need it at this point. I know the nation is sitting back and just praying. It's just without the preseason, man, without, with these potential waivers, I just don't see it. It's just there's too many liabilities. It's just too many things, too many moving parts that can happen. It's just a potential disaster, man, and I honestly don't see it happen. They're also the NFL is also reducing training camp rosters because of it. There's a lot of teams that aren't signing off on the contracts that were signed in the offseason. Because of this, it's like now you're playing with people's money. You're playing with people's livelihoods. You're playing with people's health. It's a lot going on, man. It's just a lot going on. What do y'all think, Nation? Do you think we have a season this year? I'm praying we do. I hope we do. It's just a lot of crazy stuff going on right now, man. But I got a positive. Sports Illustrated, I just put it up on IG. Follow me at IG at GRAPHK916. There was a report that came out that Sports Illustrated said that the 76 Oakland Raiders were voted the greatest NFL team of all time. Man, that team was stacked offensively, defensively. I love that the NFL is showing us some love, especially in knowing that, Al was there at the time because, he catches a lot of flack. The 76 team voted the best NFL team of all time. That is insane, man. You got all the Steelers teams. You have, a few Bears teams in the past, the Niners, recently the Patriots, So all these great teams, the Cowboys in the 90s, Green Bay had their run. It just says a lot, man, that we were voted the best team. 76 Raiders, the Oakland Raiders, voted the best team ever in the NFL. Shout out to that team of 76, man. We were some real life beasts, man. For real. But Raider Nation, it's your boy Graphk Raider, man. I just wanted to talk with y'all for a brief minute. I'm kind of feeling this weird vibe with this whole NFL coming up. I'm watching the NBA really closely because I feel like, the NFL, don't get me wrong, Goodell is really on some gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he'll follow their lead, but I also know that, if it doesn't work with the NBA and some weird stuff starts to happen, the NFL is going to have to follow suit. It's protocol, man. You can't put people's lives in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, please, God, please, let's have a 2020 season. We need it. Raider Nation, it's your boy Graphk Raider, man. The views expressed here are Graphk Podcast. I love y'all, Nation. I'm out.